The headlines. The Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources is looking at ways to process seaweed products in the country. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and External Trade supports the Public Accounts Committee's recommendation to implement the reintegration of returning workers from the Labour Mobility Scheme. And 33 shipments from the Reynolds bauxite mining worth $288 million Solomon dollars remains unpaid. Hello, you're watching SIBC's TV News Bulletin. I'm Andrea Maahanwa. The Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources is looking at ways to process seaweed products in the country. Government has provided $7 million in this year's supplementary budget, in addition to the ministry's development budget, to progress its seaweed farming projects in the country. Sharon Anau reports.
The Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources is looking at ways to process seaweed products in the country. Permanent Secretary Dr. Christine Ramofafia told the Public Accounts Committee recently. He said they have so far worked with teams from China and Indonesia.
Our intention is really to increase the production of seaweed for reach about really 10 tons or even more than that, and that's the aim now. And then even towards the idea of entomophyllente this time, instead for IMI exporting dry seaweed, for processing local countries. So in that regard, I think last month we entertained a group from Indonesia, Indonesian delegation, Ministry of Fisheries and Industry, where to come and start for me full interact for for processing seaweed in country and before me start exporting. So we're engaging actively with Indonesia that will support us, and also China in terms of how for processing quality and producing quality dry seaweed from markets outside. So we are, I think. The support by him come next day is really towards driving us through for increase the production.
He said they are looking to increase seaweed exports from 3,000 tons to 10,000 tons in 2025.
Our current production now 3,000 tons of seaweed, dry seaweed production. But now we aim, at least for next year, we increase to 10,000. Okay. And then, I'm not target for next year, but our aim is to go beyond that and then continue on, because we know that I think seaweed one of the important livelihood project. I think species for helping me with socioeconomics as well for the country. Yes, so I think we're very serious. Seaweed for ensure that not only expanded, but I think the production itself must increase for him to support me.
Sharon Nanau, SIBC TV.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and External Trade supports the PAC's recommendation to implement the reintegration of returning workers from the Labour Mobility Scheme. Sharon Nanau with the details.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and External Trade support the Public Accounts Committee recommendation to implement the reintegration of returning workers from the Labour Mobility Scheme. Honourable Peter Chanel Angovaka revealed during Parliament's debate into the 2025 Appropriation Bill 2024 yesterday.
The Ministry supports the Public Accounts recommendations to implement the reintegration strategy for returning workers next year. I can confirm it is on our work plan for 2025, and we accept the proposal and the spirit of the recommendation.
Honourable Angovaka adds remittances from LME workers continue to be a big revenue earner for the country. He said they are looking to have 16,000 workers abroad by 2026.
So we would like to say that the labour mobility managed by my ministry is going on well. We have appointed a director to the division, and remittance remains a big earner for the country. Last year, 274 million was calculated by the central bank. We have a target of mobilizing 3,000 people per annum to go to Australia and New Zealand. So far this year alone, we we have 2,700 or 91% of our target of the 3,000 per annum. Our overall goal is to get 16,000 people or workers working abroad by 2027, sir. Looking back into history, since 2008 to 2024, more than 16,000 workers have participated in the labor mobility scheme. Currently, we have 7,800 on the work-ready pool after processing applications and those that meet the criteria and conditions for the employment abroad.
Sharon Nanau, SIBC TV.
33 shipments from the Reynolds bauxite mining worth $288 million Solomon dollars remains unpaid. Minister of Mines, Energy and Rural Electrification, Honourable Bradley Tovosia, told Parliament in response to questions raised on the bauxite mining by opposition leader Honourable Matthew Wale. He said since becoming the Minister of Mines, he has tasked his staff to address the issue.
Your first question is how many shipments remain unpaid? So it's 33 shipments. 33. What are the dates of those shipments? So one is on the 28/11/2017, 16/11/2017, 1st or 12th on the month of December 2017, 22/12/2017. 02/01/2018, 26/02/2018, on the 9th of February 2018, 20 of February 2018, on the 5th of February 2018, 28th of March 2018, on the 7th of April on the 2018, 17th April 2018, on the 7th of May of 2018, 14th of May 2018, 26th of May 2018, 8/06/2018, 22/06/2018, 22/06/2018, 03/07/2018, 14/08/2018, 16/08/2018, 26/08/2018, 28/08/2018, 17/09/2018, 02/10/2018, 12/10/2018, 29/10/2018, 5/11/2018, 12/11/2018, 27/11/2018, 1/12/2018, 5/01/2019, 22/01/2019. Hem now over dates where 33 shipments here hem Goatlo country. The total value is 288 million. The total value of the 33 shipments here. What the total royalties due for the shipments? 8,648,000. That's in terms of Solomon dollar. What actions taken by to recover the outstanding royalties? So, Mr. Speaker, this issue is a small issue. We have what actions actually when we came in? It's a makings law. Another minister, another director, but we came in. We be part of it. So. Once this is alerted to us, what actions taken is we will cancel him now, license blow up it now, we will cancel him straight now. And that brings us to stop him now, whole operation blow up here. And so we're trying to work with the ministry because when it comes to finance, also sometimes the speaker said when it comes to site of selling, him not the ministry of mines now. It involves central bank, it involves customs, it involves finance. And so administrative part of it, of course, the ministry. But when it comes to money, it's the Ministry of Finance, Customs, and Central Bank. And so this, also me telling last time, Mr. Speaker said, officers are working very, very hard, trying to find a way out for this year. So that's to answer that question. Okay, what companies are liable for the outstanding duties and taxes outstanding for our discussion? APID is the company that married or that have the agreement with the government. BMSI is a subcontractor also. And so I think Tufalena companies, to answer the question, Tufala, APID and BMSI. What are the minerals were part of export shipments? So this one mainly bauxite, but the associated minerals or some live option ask him. So one for him iron oxides, one for him platinum, one for him rare earth elements, one for him silica. One for him gallium, magnesium silicates. Yeah, so others were involved inside.
Minister of Finance and Treasury, Honorable Manasseh Sogavare, said the country has recorded zero revenue on the bauxite mining export duty.
It's correct, Mr. Speaker. For years, the export duty on bauxite, about zero rate. No, you're not collecting anything for this one, Mr. Speaker. Royalty no more, and business licenses, mining license, or some no more you may receive from mining companies, and the normal the mining companies are taxed as normal ordinary companies normal of this country. There's no special mining taxation regime in this country, Mr. Speaker. No more. The special arrangements are done through agreements and MOUs between Bogota mining companies, which is very sloppy arrangements. Well, I would have thought that you should guarantee a special tax regime system for mining companies the most, so that when any excess profit, you may slam him excess profit tax law, Mr. Speaker. That did not happen. You may go straight into mining. Actually, we are not prepared as a country to enter mining the first time before you may go inside. And as a result, you may have to tidy up as we go. But the chair of the Public Accounts Committee is correct. It was zero rate all along. And I think the new act, I'm not sure, but there was something inside of there that we might start to slamming several digit locata.
Meanwhile, opposition leader Honorable Matthew Wale has voiced disappointment on the Mines and Finance Minister's inability to provide concrete information to the public regarding the unpaid shipments.
And this matter has been outstanding 8 years, Mr. Speaker. It's inexcusable for Minister of Mines. This is gross mismanagement of mineral resources below people here. Gross mismanagement. It's not negligence, gross mismanagement. If one for shipment no more, you after him now. Ma 33, you lay down the way it here. Shame on you. How can you defend yourself here, Mr. Speaker? Inexcusable straight. Same minister too here. Man, you want to cross-look at people here to say that him apid. Contractor blame now, Salem or something here. Contractor company is somewhere. Same people now apply for new license for go mining more. Yeah? They're around. Go after them. Why you mean how here, Mr. Speaker? This is the way. We're the only country, Mr. Speaker, that they don't pay the duties and the taxes and them all right no more. Finance him say, but I never get them now. Yeah? That's the response we give our people.
The People's Republic of China Embassy in Honiara handed over materials to East Central Guadalcanal constituency. Mary Manilegua reports.
The People's Republic of China Embassy in Honiara yesterday handed over materials to East Central Guadalcanal constituency. In his remarks at the handover ceremony, China's ambassador to Solomon Islands, His Excellency Kai Wei-ming, said he hopes the donation will help the life of rural people in East Central Guadalcanal constituency.
He also acknowledged the Member of Parliament for the constituency, Honourable Lazarus Rina's work in deepening Solomon Islands and PRC's relations.
I'm very honored to have Honourable Rina to be present at this donation ceremony today. And on behalf of the Chinese Embassy, I would like to announce that we will donate 4 sewing machines, 20 radios, 20 portable power and solar panels, 72 solar camping lights, 60 solar torches, 120 t-shirts and 120 short pants to the local community in the East Central Guadalcanal constituency. We hope these materials, these items will help improve some of the daily lives of some of the local community. And Guadalcanal province is an important focus of China Solomon Islands cooperation. And Mr. Rina, Honorable Rina, in your previous role as the Deputy Premier of Guadalcanal province, you played a pivotal role in fostering numerous practical collaborations between Guadalcanal and China's Guangdong province in the range of areas, including infrastructure, transportation, and others. And these achievements bring tangible benefits to the local population in Guadalcanal province. Your indispensable contribution to the successful partnership between our 2 provinces is highly commendable. So I would like to convey my sincere gratitude for your dedication to enhancing the cooperation between our 2 provinces and 2 countries. Looking forward, there are many more exciting projects in the future that will better benefit the local population.
Meanwhile, Honourable Rina thanked the PRC for the material donated.
On behalf of my constituency, indeed, I'm very glad to receive these curtains of materials. And I hope that these materials will be delivered to the selected recipients or communities in my constituency by my committee. And we are very happy. And you know, as you say, that Guadalcanal province is the best province in the Solomon Islands to have its sister relationship with one of your provinces, the Guangdong province. And my constituency is open up for any investment where from China. And we have potential areas in my constituency such as to invest in areas of agriculture, tourism, fisheries. And we are open up to receive any investors from China, in particularly Guangdong province. So, Your Excellency, deep in my heart, I'm very grateful indeed to receive these materials, and we hope that the recipients will receive this with thankful heart as a token of a gift for this Christmas. Thank you, and we are looking forward for more friendship with your embassy.
Mary Manelegua, SIBC TV.
2 cardiology specialists from Solomon Islands will be conducting heart consultations in Honiara next week. The doctors will be offering consultations and echocardiogram services for both adults and children. Speaking to SIBC News from Suva, physician and adult cardiologist Dr. Jack Korai explains they intend to see as many patients as they can during the week.
But this one having of free service, so it depends on number of people where what come. Both patients who know that what the current problem, or those who just want to get checked. It depends on number, but you cannot send someone who turns up away, so we can see as many as we can during the time that we'll be there, and even make time for those who need to come, and we may not have enough time in terms of the days where Mr. Oceania. We can give them some times later on or even as we go along.
Meanwhile, Ma'asina Heart Pacifica pediatrician with a special interest in cardiology, Dr. Marianne Kora'ai, says their work complements the services offered by the public health sector.
The service bami for providing 1 week here, him complementing what na government him offer him, and as we know, lo main hospital say him but bottleneck no maya because those who are very severe and bara need him attention blow the doctors with so much responsibilities and work they have to do too. Him na bag is a Kasim specialist lo National Referral Hospital, but this service we are opening to the public. Also bami for see them through, so like if they need to be referred back to National Referral Hospital, we will do that. Or if they need for Kamlo here, lo heart hospital here for operation, we will see that through.
Work is underway following Solomon Islands' participation at the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, UNCCD COP16. Sharon Anau reports.
Work is underway following Solomon Islands' participation at the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, UNCCD COP16. Minister of Agriculture and Livestock, Honourable Franklin Derrick-Wasi, said in an interview with SIBC News. He said they have put forward a bid for funding of the country's report on the UNCCD obligations in 2026.
We may expect it for a report now or implementation status. UNCCD inside law Solomon Islands. So specifically, I mean report now or reports that are produced by the committee for review law implementation law Westphal Convention, Committee for Science, also Convention and Committee for Science and Technology, and also Science Policy Interface. So, we also got some reports and recommendations that are produced by Westphal Intergovernmental Working Group for drought for countries who consider them and implement them now. Activities law national level. So Solomon Islands as a country that ratified this convention to science. Solomon Islands like so have submitted this proposal global mechanism law UNCCD through now Solomon Islands Global Environment Facility focal point for funding assistance of $200,000 USD for upcoming reporting cycle 2026.
Honourable Wasi adds projects related to climate change approaches on land degradation is currently being implemented across the country.
So on the ground level, you need initiative na some climate resilient projects through World Bank funded project. Inside the Ministry of Agriculture, we call them Solomon Islands Agriculture and Rural Transformation, or SIAT for short, where increase of production and achieved through climate conscious approaches that you may like for contribute now this for land degradation happen. Also, you may also garab now for project under IFAD. What call it agriculture investment for market and nutrition, a project that you may soon implement in law next year. And I have focused most, especially law on the vulnerable communities, three provinces maybe, from Choiseul, Western, and also Isabel. Everyone focused more for addressing drought and also climate change. So you may get up to ongoing technical programs and FAO, call them sustainable transformation of domestic agri-food system, STODAS for short. The other one, call them OCO, one country, one priority product, also got under ministry, FAO implementing agency. Also DVI and Digital Village Initiative that focus mainly on farming practices that contribute to degradation of land.
SIBC News understands the UNCCD COP16 closes on the 13th of December. Sharon Nanau, SIBC TV.
1 in 100 children are expected to be born with congenital heart disease, according to latest global statistics. This means approximately 200 babies born every year in the country are expected to have this condition. Speaking to SIBC News from Suva, Fiji, Masina Hart Pacifica, pediatrician with a special interest in cardiology, Dr. Marianne Koraai explains, congenital heart disease is the most common heart abnormality found in young patients.
This one has something we are putting in born with him. 1 in 100 children born with him congenital heart disease. And the most common type of any abnormality we are putting in born with him. Population limit Solomon about 700,000. Birth rate 30 per thousand. In the highest Pacific, we expect to see about more than 200 children born with him congenital heart disease. And about 50% locata, about needing surgery with operation, corrective surgery within first year of life. Or science show them some type heart conditions or different type of congenital heart disease, but are not shown signs until later on in life, or sometimes too later we find out young adulthood. So do something where it's a screen for him, not a use the newcomer.
The new Education Act 2023 implementation is rolling out as planned. Sharon now with the details.
The new Education Act 2023 implementation is rolling out as planned. Ministry of Education and Human Resource Development Permanent Secretary Dr. Franco Rodi said during his ministry's appearance before the Public Accounts Committee hearing into the 2025 Appropriation Bill 2024. He said implementation on the Act started in January this year.
So far, we have conducted workshops along Honiara City Council, the stakeholders under Honiara City Council, including Goraknath Province. We have also covered Malaita Province, Central Alliance Province, and Makira, Ulava Province. The next province that we are moving to, and by workshop here, conducted this week is Longo Choiso in Western Province. Now this is the beginning, and the focus will be on socialization of the Act, particularly those provisions. But there are also subsidiary legislation, and one of which is the administrative instruction. The Teaching Service Handbook of 2011 will be replaced by the administrative instructions.
Mr. Rodi adds he is confident in the Act's rollout, however, it will be a costly one for the government.
I'm confident with what we have started off, but there's a long way yet, and that is what we plan for next year as well, and the costs that will be incurred in terms of implementing, because it will involve also capacity building of education providers, capacity building of principals, capacity building of teachers on those areas, subject areas where they are expected to change and to become more effective so that our students can become better learners this time around.
Sharon Nanau, SIBC TV.
And now the latest in sports with Crofton Utakana.
The Solomon Islands successfully hosted the Oceania Rugby Sevens over the weekend at the National Stadium in Honiara. Although neither the men's nor the women's teams reached the podium, the women's team finished fourth, while the men's team ended in ninth place. Men's team head coach Philip Campbell was disappointed with the result on the first day and pushed his players to do better on the second day. His efforts paid off as the team improved on day 2.
Obviously day 2, more successful day, but then again the tournament itself, we did have a plan to come. We knew we wanted to finish in this tournament, but unfortunately day 1 performances, it wasn't what we expected. We gave away our opportunities where we were there, but then again our possession we will give away defensive errors. But then come day 2, still on the same track, still with them 2 games. We did have a story saying, yes, the Solomon team, we were the host. Okay, we've made it clear that, okay, will be our only loss against Tonga. And then no more losses in this tournament is what we discussed him last night. So coming today, that was all about it. No matter our story or this journey for completing the whole Oceania is to go off with 2 wins today, and coming ninth is, it's not what we were expecting. But then we're so grateful that we're there. There's a lot of other competitive teams in this competition who actually, with their preparations have done so well. But for us, we did well. Okay, it's just a few decisions inside the field, and if I end up 9th place, but then we're happy with the wins. We're happy where we come, and we can only improve from here. I know it's a setback in terms of ranking, but then again, looking forward for a positive, for further tournaments in the future. Okay, to start from here and then just to keep working up and have no other positive thing by me to out there.
Phil Greening, coach of the Japanese development team, also spoke to SIBC Sports, saying they were grateful to take part in the Oceania Sevens tournament.
It's brilliant for us. They're a young team. We got 19, 20-year-olds trying to explore and play rugby, and to come here in Solomon, have different styles, physicality, the passion of rugby here. It's a great experience for them. For us, we should have won the quarterfinal, but that's big learnings. We come here to learn, and they've learned some lessons this weekend. And what a great place to be in the Pacific. You soon learn how to play rugby in different styles, and so it was good. Great experience, unbelievable, especially for us. They've embraced Japan, and when we started this journey, we said we want to entertain the crowds, and we've definitely done that. So no, it's brilliant. The stadium's fantastic. I just think, hopefully next time we can explore Solomon a bit more. That'd be nice to have an experience of the country. And I think that's important for young Japanese players to get out of Japan and experience the world, and especially places like this.
Coach Greening also highlighted that the Solomon Islands have a wealth of talented players, but just require significant development.
There's talent here, obviously. It's a Pacific nation, and rugby's here. I know football's bigger here. I've just found that out. But there's growth, and I think they can work hard on developing rugby here, which would be great. And I think this helps a lot.
Coach Campbell also thanked the fans and supporters who came out in large numbers to cheer for all the teams in the competition. Meanwhile, the Samoa men's team is the champions of the male category, while the Fijian women's team is the champions of the female category. Crofton Utukana, SIBC TV.
And that's news. Follow us on sibconline.com.sb and our SIBC News Facebook page for more of our latest stories. Thanks for watching.